What is a subtle sign someone isn't a good person? Littering. It's not a violent act or anything, but it does indicate a lack of respect that usually carries into other aspects of the person's life. How they treat people in the service industry. When they act like they are better than waiters, fast food employees, or retail workers. Someone who is incapable of reflecting. They are the center of their own universe. They are unable to grasp the big picture or how they fit within it. Everyone has a place in the larger picture, which is their small view of the world. When they talk about themselves, then stop listening when you talk about yourself. Edit, thanks for the upvotes. Always blaming others for things that happen to them, and not putting the trolley back after they are done with it. When you think they are really great people, responsible /kind /good, but then after a while you look back on situations and realize you had been duped and they are incredibly manipulative. I think it's incredibly subtle with some people, where it's not immediately obvious they are terrible, but then suddenly it hits you. They react negatively to others' accomplishments. i.e., pointing out something negative about a person being praised. They talk shit about others to you. They share other people's secrets to you. They talk down on others with you. They have friends who treat other people poorly, or they, for example, cheat on their partners. They cut lines. They throw out trash onto the streets. Their treatment of the weakest members of society, including defenseless animals, the homeless and those in low service positions. When they say they are a good person. You don't need to tell someone you're a person for them to know you are one. People who have never done anything wrong. If you've known a person for any amount of time and you've never heard them say "I'm an asshole, I fucked up," they are probably a terrible person and will victimize you in ways you can't imagine. They don't put the shopping cart in the designated area and leave it randomly in the parking lot. When they don't say things like thank you or please. I just automatically assume people are assholes when they can't do these basic, easy acts of kindness. They don't have decent respect, opening doors, letting someone go in front of them in a line, someone dropping something and they don't help, simple things like that. Having zero accountability and saying anything they can to get out of their bad actions. I'm not wrong, you're misinformed, avoid this person if they are clearly wrong. Just run. How they treat people who don't benefit them. In my experience, they will avoid /ignore /be rude. I'm not saying you have to be best friends with everyone who is different than you, or doesn't benefit you. There are also people you've already met and don't like, so you don't talk to them, that's fine. But for people you meet at the water cooler at the office or something, or you sit next to in class anyways. Why not at least make small talk about the weather, and wish someone a good day? It isn't that damn hard, lol. Ye confusion. When the stories don't add up, they smirk at the wrong times and try to present themselves as a hero. Heroes don't explain to you why they are heroes. It's a subtle sign that they are actually not. Borrowing money and forgetting to /claims he already paid it back. Borrowing tools /clothing and breaking or ruining them. By this time you should cut all ties. When you're going out and they judge or make a rude comment about a random person passing by. They are nice to a few people and an asshole to the rest. I've noticed that a lot of people find it easy to ignore someone being rude, mean or a general asshole to others just as long as that person is nice to them. Personally, I think it's a matter of time until they also are on the receiving end of the bad behavior. When they don't earn their own money or buy their own stuff and expect everyone else to do it for them. I'm not talking they are in a bad place and need a hand, I mean perpetually living like this and seeing nothing wrong with it. When everything in their life is happening *to them, as if they have no agency or control over their own consequences. They tell you how much they hate children. Big red flag if they are openly unkind to children. It's one thing to not want kids, not enjoy being in the presence of kids, or to feel uncomfortable /awkward interacting with them. Not wanting to be around rowdy, screaming kids is an understandable reaction. But those people who seem almost proud to let others know how much they despise children. There's something not right there. Treating their mother poorly. I had friends in high school that I stopped hanging out with after I saw how poorly they treated their mom. If you cannot treat the person who loves and cares for you most with respect, then how are you gonna treat people that aren't your mom? Obviously this doesn't apply to people with abusive families and whatnot. Laugh all the time to maintain a false friendliness and then start asking for favors as we're friends now. They can't be happy for you. So a subtle example would be a friend who doesn't like your social media posts. Why wouldn't a friend be happy that you're enjoying life? They don't seem worried when something bad happens. I've met a few people like this, and it is a key behavior in people who tend toward denial. It's not that they are super chill, they are avoiding dealing with negative emotions. In the beginning, this may seem like a positive trait, but can become frustrating when they fail to act on problems that do have a solution, or when they minimize how important you feel the problem is. They don't want you to rock the boat. They may even begin manipulating you to keep your negativity to yourself. Giving 0% consideration of luck being a factor in their success. Luck or hard work. https://u2.b/3log4ec4i. If they dismiss conversation with people they aren't sexually attracted to, red flag. Bad person. If they tell you that you're tipping too high. First off, if I'm tipping then that means I'm paying, piss off and you're welcome. Secondly, shut up. If they don't like animals. Cruelty would be more obvious sign of being a terrible person, but I've yet to meet someone who didn't like animals who was good. In stores, they leave stuff on random shelves instead of putting it back where they found it. Overzealous with their idea of punishments. The kind of people that think ex-criminal should be hung up and burned alive or have salt poured on their wounds or whatever. They justify any criticism with WTF you support ex-criminal. Takes a fucked up mind to not have any sort of empathy even for bad people. Most people who say they are nice or a good person, aren't. It just means that you don't believe you have ever done wrong. But everyone has. The shopping cart litmus test. https://scoop.upworthy.com/viral-shopping-cart-theory-determines-moral-character. They inexplicably talk about celebrities like they are actually friends with them. Well, Kim is actually a super spiritual person, we have that in common. Considering this is r/AskReddit, subtle would either be committing a mass shooting or running a MLM scheme. A mysterious lack of long-term friends or an inability to retain friendship groups. This is usually an indicator of a person who is adept at causing trouble and burning bridges. Watch out for the sob stories about all the people who have screwed them over. Whilst everyone is susceptible to being treated unjustly every now and again, the sheer amount of fallouts these people have indicates they are probably to blame.